CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just... Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Derek Jones is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in a two-guard. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And Nurkic gets it to go. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now, here's Nurkic. Lillard scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. Here's Simons, guarded by Holiday. And there it is for him. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
And Holiday has it in the corner. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, bro. Hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Covington against Lopez. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one falls for Jones. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The pass to Giannis. The floater. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lillard fires away from way outside. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Jones. And another shot. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Now, realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
It's to Giannis. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 14 feet away, and Portland again with the bucket.
Superb form. Lillard has the mid-range shot on lockdown.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here's Lillard. Nurkic finds Lillard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Lopez. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lopez has got 6 points.
The in-between game of Lopez so sharp. He's aware he has the green light.
McCollum right side. Giles the pass to McCollum. Back to Giles. McCollum kicks to Powell. Here's Giles. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Love the unselfish mindset. I mean, McCollum is always looking to set his guys up.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Forbes dishes to Tucker. Pass to Connaughton. Middleton against Anthony. But they recover it.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
McCollum with the ball. Knocked away. Middleton looking it over. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Norman Powell. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Giles the pass to Powell. Giles kicks to Anthony. Trailblazers keep it alive.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Bucks trail by 3. Forbes the pass to Nora. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And for Portland, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Outside Anthony. Back to Powell from deep. And no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Giles the pass to Powell. Offensive rebound, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. He kicks to McCollum, back to Cantor. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum dishes to Cantor. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Portis. That one wide left.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Anthony looking it over. Passes it to Powell. McCollum outside from about 19 feet. And again, it's Portland converted.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Here is Forbes. Here's Nora. Up again. Rebound by Anthony.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Harry Giles. Jones checked in for Anthony. And it's Simons in for Powell. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist from Covington. And that's now 6 points for Nurkic. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Portland.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's Simons. His three-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points of the night.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to McCollum. Stolen by Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. On the 3 off target. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. McCollum finds Nurkic. Outside, Covington. Shot clock at 6. Jones in the post. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bucks trail by 7. There's the lob to Portis. Nurkic with the steal. Portis against McCollum. And finished off by Nurkic.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
16 feet away, and no good on the last second attempt this time. The clock. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. That's all for now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Yusuf Nurkic.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Little, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. Giannis against Covington. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got 8 points. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Lopez outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Kick out to Giannis. 6 to shoot. And Covington sends it back. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Jones is running. Lillard with no one around. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bucks trail by 7.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around. Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
For three, Middleton. And it's rebounded by Covington.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Now here's Covington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Over Little. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Trailblazers leading by 7. Out to the right wing. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Lillard, the pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. That one good for 2.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Nwora. Bucket is good. Here's McCollum. 1:32 left to play in the third. Outside Anthony. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bucks trail by 7. To the left wing. Back to Teague. There's the pass to Portis. To the paint. Teague can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to McCollum. Inside. Here's Giles. Kicks it out to McCollum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCollum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You can't forget about McCollum from there, proving once again that he's not just a jump shooter.
Pass to Forbes. Out left to the wing. To the inside. And Kanter over to help. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Jeff Teague.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Teague against McCollum. Kicks it to Kanter. Reverses. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Forbes. Up and in on the layup.
Almost unchallenged by the D. All he's got to do is convert the easy finish in the lane.
Cullen passes to Kanter. And it's in there.
You have to admire the assertiveness. Kanter not even thinking about it. He's just firing off the catch.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Nwora. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers leading by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the 2-guard position. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like that.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lillard against Holiday. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Nurkic checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Anthony Simons. Portland again missing.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And Middleton kicks to Giannis. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And he can't bank that one in. Trailblazers leading by 7. And here's McCollum for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McClellan, he enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Giannis inside. Looking on Nurkic.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Lillard against DiVincenzo. Shoots from 12. Drained for 2 points. Lillard's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Stolen by Middleton. Now the Bucks moving it up. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
McCollum outside. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's a real nice-looking deep three ball there.
Back to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Nurkic with the steal.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Portland.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lopez outside. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Doesn't go that time. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And here's Kanter. And so Portland takes this one. But by all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The countdown is up. It's time for the NBA. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. They've got Morris. Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot, manning the middle. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday. And it should be a good one tonight, Steve. 2 teams in the playoff conversation.
This is where, Kevin, we see the talent is there on both sides. Also now, this is where coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And George with the stuff.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense. In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
Now here is Holiday. And here is DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the layup is good.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered.
Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
Yes.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Jackson dishes to Morris. Can't hit from in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
On the wing, Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Clippers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The shot's good.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Jackson. And the rejection by Zubats. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard, no luck. Bucks trail by 8. And here we go. And here they go. Leonard with the steal. Poked away. Leonard on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Lopez with the steal. Here's Connaughton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the dunk by Giannis.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Now, here is George. He has 5. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The finish. Giannis, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Now Portis. Paul George missing from long range.
Right before our eyes, we're watching Forbes' game evolve, challenging there in the lane.
Outside, George. Beyond the arc. Warad grabs the board. Bucks trail by 4. Tucker the pass to Forbes. That one misses. Excellent D there from George.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Tucker.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Outside, George lets the 3 fly. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. George has got 8 points.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Back to Teague. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Patrick Beverly out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's man in at the small forward position. And Milwaukee has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Now here's Kennard. He's guarded closely, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint. Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully, he can stay healthy this go-around.
Now, here's Portis. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Mann, and he finished it off with a lay-in. Mann's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second. And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot 2s. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or 3s. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lets it fly. Holiday, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Cousins. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Way to run the floor, big fella. And this is what you get from DeMarcus Cousins. He plays with a lot of passion.
Now here is Holiday. And the shot goes in. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Here's Jackson. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Holiday. For 3, Middleton. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Whistle blows if that's going to be a travel.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Lopez. And it's sent back by George. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. George passes to Zubac. Leonard with no one around. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 6.
A rare offensive rebound for Reggie Jackson, but he knows what to do with it once he gets it.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. 51 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Still scoreless. You wonder if it's starting to get to him.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's Teague. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And now here comes Teague leading the break. Lopez, no luck. Giannis against Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And so it's Los Angeles with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Paul George really making a difference here.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court, and then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
Lopez left side. The shot. But they get it back. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's George. 10 points for him. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And it's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game and wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo, no good. Clippers leading by 11. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Lopez.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Paul George. And he comes up with the deuce. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's called finishing a play. Physical defense. Holiday stays focused, eyes on the rim.
Beverly fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Outside Holiday, a three-pointer is right on target. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is the versatility we talk about with Drew. Able to beat you with the drives and from distance.
Pass to Batum. Plenty of space. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Batum's got his first points of the night. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing here by 8. Portis trying to free himself. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And he converts the layup. Beverly's got 5. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Now, here's Kennard. After the miss from Bobby Portis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Bucks making a switch here. Teague's checked in. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Here's Connaughton. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Rondo against T. Rondo kicks to Batum. Zubac's in the post. And the pass to Mann. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action after this word. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Mann in a shooting guard.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Inside, he's looking for Giannis and finds him. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
DiVincenzo against George. Down low, Zubac. No stopping him there. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Los Angeles. Lobbed up there for Lopez. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Knocks down the three ball.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
And Holiday, here we go. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Throws it up high and finished off by Leonard.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. He can't hit that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Middleton. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Middleton's got his first bucket of the night.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
A shot by George, wide open. And another three for the Clippers.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Yep, it counts.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Jackson passes to Leonard. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The three, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Clippers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for George.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
P.J. Tucker.
Rondo scanning the floor. Floats it up for Cousins. Stolen by Tucker. Now the Bucks moving it up. And he lobs it up. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Nora. From deep. Batum grabs the miss. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Tucker dishes to Antetokounmpo.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony... cloudless day. Thank D8.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. You've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And it goes down 2 points. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Giannis.
What a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Now here's Durant. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Harden surveying the D. To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
All 3 throws good from Drew Holiday. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lobbed up there for Durant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Middleton can't get it to go. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And KD throws it down.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Back to Giannis. Lopez passes to Middleton. 11 feet away. And the Bucks miss again. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harden dishes to Jordan. He can't get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Middleton against Harden. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Nobody near Irving. No good with the triple. And it's Milwaukee's ball. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Jordan. Outside Irving. Back to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the Bucks miss again. The Nets shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. That one goes. Count it.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Now here is Holiday. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Holiday's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On the way, Harris. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For the finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. In transition, here come the Nets. And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by Holiday. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 3, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. To the left side wing. To the paint. Inside. Portis, the pass to Teague. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Bucks on top. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was...
For me personally, I just want...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
We've got Chris Middleton. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Stolen by Middleton. To the middle. Here's Portis. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Griffin. Now Irving. He's got 8. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And then for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And it's Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here is Harden. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Durant. The pass to Claxton. Clock at 4. Brown the pass to KD. Misses the 3. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Middleton can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Another shot, Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked. And now the fast break, Durant with the ball. Shoots. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lobbed up there for Lopez. In transition, here come the Nets. And that one is stuffed right through.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Giannis outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Harden kicks to Durant. There's the triple. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Harris's shot is off. Bucks trail by 3. Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping.
Giannis high post. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Drew Holiday's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Durant gets it to go.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Here's Holiday. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 10 points. Well, we know he's a... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folk.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Harden. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot.
And you know, the way Giannis Antetokounmpo moves in the pick and roll is tough for the defense. I mean, there's no way really to match his size and skill set.
Harden, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Nets lead by 5. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Back to Middleton, and stolen by Harris. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. Harden finds Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Antetokounmpo. Then for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Jordan. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. Right side, Irving. Over Middleton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
And defensively, you've got to recognize that threat and make the correction.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. There's the lob to Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. And that one is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there before the D.
And Portis throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Irving with it. Picked up by Portis. Irving, good.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Way on the clock. Irving kicks to Griffin. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Nets lead by 13.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Down low. Goes up from the top of the key. Portis can't get it to go.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Teague the pass to Nwora. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And Tucker kicks to Portis. Outside Teague. Here's Forbes. With the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And here is Jordan. Outside Irving. From deep three-point range. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Nets leading by 16. Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Outside Green. And he lays it straight in. And the Nets lead by 18.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden outside. Shot from 12. Again, the Nets for 2.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
In the corner, Irving with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 15-point game. Antetokounmpo, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Middleton finds Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Holiday with the 3. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Irving with it. There's the 3. They get it back, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. Pass to Connaughton. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Nets making a switch here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. Landry Shamit's checked in for Irving. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 16.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Claxton. Teague covering. Claxton with the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Nora. Connects from three-point range.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Llewellyn. But they'll get another chance. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of it. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Jones. Damian Lillard out there with Nurkic. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. Lillard fires away from way outside. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Good on the bucket.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Now here's Lillard. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday the pass to Lopez. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Giannis outside. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Lillard the pass to Simons. Lets it go from deep. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Leans inside. Middleton can't get it to go. Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Covington kicks to Lillard. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. Rebounded by the Bucks.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Antetokounmpo lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
Lillard with no one around. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Antetokounmpo trying to get open as Lopez goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 8 points for Giannis.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. Lillard looking around. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And it's Lillard missing.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Now here is Holiday. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 10.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor, he's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Powell, he's checked in for Jones. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Giles is checked in. Here's Giannis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Powell kicks to McCollum. Outside Anthony. Back to McCollum. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 9. From Portland, we're back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Norman Powell, and it's Cantor in at the 5. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Pass to McCollum, but 3. That one's not going to go. And Milwaukee the other way now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here is Forbes. They get the rebound.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here is Lillard. Pass to McCollum. They double team McCollum. Over in the corner, Lillard. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 to shoot.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Now the pass to Tucker. Back to Connaughton. Over to the wing. Tucker with the ball. He's against Cantor. A nice shot by Tucker. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You can go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Tim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Passes to Connaughton. Now Portis. He's covered by Cantor. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Middleton on the wing. Shoots over Powell. And that one hits back iron. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Lillard. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, for a guy who used to be more proficient in the half-court game, Lillard showing that nowadays he's just as dominant in transition.
Pass to Portis. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Left side, Portis. Kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Connaughton. Lillard with it. He's got 6. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The pass to Connaughton. Passes it to Portis. Drops in the layup for 2. Portis has got 6 in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Lillard from outside. He doesn't hit that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Tucker can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 12. Powell, the pass to Cantor. Anthony dishes to Cantor. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. From deep. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's McCollum. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot, and the basket by McCollum.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from 3-point line as much as he possibly can.
McCollum against Holiday. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Simons surveying the D. Back to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. It's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Trailblazers trail by 9. McCollum outside. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 7.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
McCollum passes to Simons. Now Nurkic. Here's Simons. Power down with both hands.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from McCollum.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lopez inside, working on Nurkic. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Connaughton's checked in. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Lillard dishes to Covington. Makes it off the glass. Covington's got his first points in this one.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And the Bucks miss again.
It's rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Forbes the best in Nora. Back to Forbes. With the shot. No good, unable to end this run. And it's Jones with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Simons the pass to Nurkic, so they take the lead. Nurkic has got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the pass to Teague, out to the right wing. Passes it to Portis. Count it. Portis has got 8 points.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Lillard outside. Outside Covington. Pass to Simons. Down low. Nurkic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Nurkic has got the lead back up to 1 now for the Trailblazers.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Teague, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's just great work from Jeff Teague to draw a foul inside the paint. The D looks flustered.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks ahead, leading by Jeff. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jones in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Lillard attacking. Anthony on the wing. Wide open. Here's Kanter. Out to Anthony. 4 seconds left. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Now here is Holiday. Giannis passes to Lopez. Bounce pass Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Holiday goes in. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Middleton inside the 3-point line, and Damian Lillard pulls it down. The Trailblazers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident on. Oh, the power on that through them.
That's ferocious Melo with some hang time and just crushes the jam.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, and it's sent back by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Anthony leading the charge. Hollis Jefferson with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. And it's good for 2.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Lillard against Holiday. Lillard the pass to Cantor. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Holiday against Lillard. Second chance shot. Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Lillard, and that's off the glass and in. Lillard's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Middleton on the wing to tie it up. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anthony finds Hollis Jefferson. Anthony no one around. It's good on the putback. Hollis Jefferson's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard, right side. It's Powell on the wing. The offensive rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 1:30 left here in the 4th quarter. Now Lillard. Inside. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Lillard.
Well, Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
Middleton for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Lillard gets double teamed. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Out to Anthony. Here is Lillard. Lopez with the steal. It's tipped. Here's Giannis. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. From deep 3-point range, buries the long-range jumper. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Anthony taking his time here. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for grabs, right? All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports.
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for the Clippers, they've got Morris. Reggie Jackson out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low.
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
George against DiVincenzo. Here's Zubac. Good D by Lopez.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. The great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Jackson. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Now DiVincenzo. Holiday, left side.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
George, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Yep, that one goes. Holiday's got his second basket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Right side Jackson. Lopez with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Middleton finds Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Jackson has the open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the basket is good.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Jackson misses. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Middleton can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here. Fires top of the key. And it's Leonard missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Jackson kicks to Zubac. To the middle. Stolen by Middleton. Stolen by Zubac. Up again.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Pass to Giannis. Lets it go with a 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Morris dishes to Leonard. And George now top of the key. It's deflected. Now the Bucks moving it up. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
and one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's George. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Zubac. Finished off the break.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
Bucks leading by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Cousins gets it to go.
Boy, aggressive move by DeMarcus Cousins. He'll dish out more punishment than he receives, that's for sure.
Giannis high post. It's blocked. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The defensive work. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Rajon Rondo is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Batum, and it's Cousins in at center, locking down the middle. Rondo passes to Kennard. Beverley wide open. Hits the jumper in space. Beverley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one is good. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. Pass to Cousins. Over Lopez. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. Connaughton kicks to Portis. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop. And then Cousins with the dunk.
I'll tell you this, if DeMarcus Cousins is on my team, I'm trying to give him an opportunity to finish near the rim every time up the floor.
Here's Forbes. That's tipped. Here's Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Connaughton. Passes it to Tucker. Batum grabs the miss. Right wing. Here's Beverley. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Bucks leading by 3. Portis drives in. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Beverley with the ball. Lopez is there, and that one's good. Beverley.
This guy is such an intelligent guard. Patrick Beverley finding a driving lane and finishing.
Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Batum kicks to Kennard. Back to Batum. At the elbow, it's Cousins. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. A miss that time would have put him up. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Tucker. Not going to go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Floats it up for Cousins. Rondo passes to Beverly. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Cousins. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. Paul George, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. All going up court. The Bucks trail. To end the drought. Forbes can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet. And the
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
There's the pass to Forbes. The putback. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Count that bucket. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Teague can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Here's Nora, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive. The first quarter didn't play out the way the Clippers had hoped. They wasted no time putting themselves in a difficult situation, having some issues at both ends of the floor, and falling behind by 8 points by the time. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
George with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose, and it's Leonard missing.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Leonard. Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Reggie Jackson. From deep, George drops in the tray. George has got 5.
finally they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Middleton outside. Pass to Giannis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Leonard, no luck.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Rajon Rondo. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Kennard. And so he makes both from the line. Bucks trail by 6. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Holiday against Beverly. Kennard for 3. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Clippers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
And the officials call a traveling violation. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 12-4 run. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Kennard for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Feeds it to Batum. Rebounded by the Bucks. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Zubac is checked in for Marcus Morris. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Now Beverly. He's got 10. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
The wide open look here for Holiday. And the Bucks miss again. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Kennard. It's good. Kennard's got 4 this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Connaughton. Kennard covering. One-on-one here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Batum.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Here's Teague, and the rejection by Zubac. This one for three. Tucker can't get it to go. And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 18-7 run. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
For the three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's George finishing it off.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Teague left side. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Clippers leading by 14. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Rajon Rondo is up there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. Rondo with the steal. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Outside Rondo. To the paint. Zubac against Giannis. Here's the floater. And that one's good. Leonard.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And the rejection by Zubac. From deep, George. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Zubac kicks to Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Kept alive. Here's Zubac. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Lopez. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Holiday is running.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They led by as many as 18 points. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And pushing it up, Milwaukee. The Bucks again in transition. And Giannis throws it down.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Takes it from 10. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Lopez with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Clippers on the break. Rondo's running. Oh, Rondo in position. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. For three, Middleton. They get the rebound. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got 20. I think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Down low, here's Leonard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 13.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here's Giannis. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Again, Giannis missing. Clippers leading by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by Morris. Three-pointer. Giannis with another miss. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Misses. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. There below is Barclays Center and the Borough. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And looking at the Nets, we've got Harden. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at 2 guard. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Antetokounmpo, no good. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. In the corner, it's Harris. Offline with his 3. And it's Milwaukee's ball. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Giannis outside. Oh, good on that one. Great D that time from Durant. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Harris. Holiday against Harris. Pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now, here is Harden. Takes a 3. Jordan, the pass to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pump.
Holiday against Harden. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
There's the lob for Harris. Out to KD. From downtown. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Count that one.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Here is Harden following the basket by Giannis. Good work there as it goes. Harden's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Harris up top. The pass to Jordan. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Jordan. Outside for KD. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Here's Holiday after the made shot from KD.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Keeps it alive, and Green is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Brooklyn leading by 7. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Over Middleton. That doesn't go either for KD.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. From deep three-point range. Griffin kicks to Durant. Over Holiday. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Griffin. KD's got his second bucket tonight.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Holiday attacking. Lopez passes to Holiday. Middleton looking it over to halt the run. And again, the Bucks miss. Taken away by Holiday. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, we recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some
being able to go through adversity and come out stronger. I think that.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3 spot. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Pass to Portis. And stolen by Jordan. Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game. They get it again. The kick out to Brown. For the 3. That shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Portis throws it down.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
And here's Harden. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Nora. Brooklyn with the rebound. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Nets leading by 14. And here's Harden for 3. That shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on him.
Harden's shot is off.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
DiVincenzo finds Portis. A floater. Portis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Brown outside. Claxton the pass to Harden. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
So fun watching Harden operate inside near the rim. I mean, his confidence level is high, and he does a really good job getting ideal position.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. It's blocked. They retain possession. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. And Harden launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Harden's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant's checked in for Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Brown. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez inside, defended by Griffin. Nice D from Griffin. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the chart.
KD can't get it to go.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. 19 seconds left here in the second. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's Giannis with the drive. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Back to Harden. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Harden's got 11 points in the quarter.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 16 points and 2. And that'll do it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Harden outside. Jordan finds Harris. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by the Bucks. In the corner, Middleton with it. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Jordan with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Here's Irving, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Here's Middleton. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Irving kicks to KD. Shoots the 3. And it's Irving missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Middleton, and the layup is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Harden bounce pass. Lopez with the steal. And there's the pass to Tucker. Just his first attempt. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden scanning the floor. From deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 10. Holiday finds Tucker. DiVincenzo with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harris against Middleton. The Nets have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Harris outside. The wide open look for Durant. Good. And Harris gets the assist. KD's got 9.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Kicks it to Middleton. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Outside Durant. On the wing, Harris. To the middle. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires from the wing. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Durant. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Griffin's shot is off. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Forbes. And he gets it to go.
Boy, dictating the action. That's what Forbes does here on the drive. And that's what I tell him to keep doing.
Irving dishes to Brown. Pass to Griffin. On the wing, Irving. And the Nets miss again.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets leading by 10. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. And that one hits back iron.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Connaughton. Holiday with the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Nets leading by 10. Right side, Green. Out to Harris. Griffin passes to Harris. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. Now Teague passes to Forbes. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Puts it up from 7. Lets it go with a 3. Mora can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. For three, Harris. Rebounded by the Bucks. They're running. Back to Tucker. Out to the right wing. Here's Forbes, and Tucker has it in the corner. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Now here's Irving. From deep three-point range, but they recover it. Harris kicks to Irving. Fires for three. The rebound by the Bucks. Tucker's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Portis. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
James Harden. He's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving for three. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Harris misses. Bucks trail by 11. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Over Harris. Shots good by Middleton.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Teague lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Teague's got his first basket.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
It's Harden with the
ball. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Antetokounmpo passes to Teague. Lopez dishes to Teague. Goes up on the wing. Lopez kicks to Teague. And the pass to Giannis. A second chance effort. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Lopez.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Middleton can't get it to go. The Nets shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Pass to Green. Now Harden. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harris's shot is off. On offense, here are the Bucks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Teague against Harden. Teague, the pass to Middleton. For 3. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
And here's Harden. Ejected by Teague.
Some great timing that time from Teague, who was able to climb the ladder and get the shot block. Don't see that much from him, but pretty good work there.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.